Hey guys, welcome back to another video, or welcome to the channel. So today I'm doing a Q&A. This time it's a bit of a mix and match though, so it's like a bit eating disorder and a bit personal, not personal, but like, general questions. So yeah, I just kind of fancy doing like a Q&A where I got the questions before, because sometimes I go live and do it, but yeah, I'm just gonna get into it before I ramble on too much, but make sure to subscribe, like and comment, and let's get into it. Okay, so the first question. Also, sorry, I'd just like to add, normally I write it down, like my answers, so I don't have to sit here and think. But you know what? We're doing quick fire today, so I'm probably not going to be very good at it. Okay, so least favourite food, I'm going to have to say fish. Just purely because I haven't eaten it in years, and I know it's bad because it's like really good for you, but I have a hatred for fish. Like, I can't stand it. Comment down below your least favourite food. By the way, all of these comments, feel free to answer them in the comments because I love hearing your guys' answers to questions. What motivated me to start this account? I would say, like, just seeing other YouTubers, like, yes, I'm in PJs, by the way, to film their recovery, like, Row Recovery, and there's loads of, like, pages on TikTok where they, like, post what I eat in a day, and that's how my channel did start. But then I was like, you know what? We're getting kind of, like, views and subscribers here, like, people actually care. So then I was like, I kind of want to start making long form content, and I'll explain a bit more about that later on. But yeah, I was like, I want to make long form content, and I just like built up and did it, and now we're here. So I think that's kind of what got me to do it, because I found those channels helpful, and I was like, oh, maybe I can help some people. So yeah, that's kind of the motivation behind it. And I've always wanted to do YouTube. Like, I've had YouTube channels growing up. Like, obviously I was young and they weren't very good. Like, they were very random, but they were fun, and so is this one. It's fun. Sorry, that was really awkward. What's my dream job? Oh, I didn't realize I put that right under that. My dream job has, like, for quite a lot of my life, been a YouTuber. I mean, I do have like a backup option, obviously, because it's not very reliable, but you know what, maybe it would just be a hobby. But that is my like true dream job. Like, I guess when I was younger, it's like a teacher and stuff like that, but I feel like it's like that for everyone. So yeah, YouTuber. I'm really like answering these questions, sorry. Favorite pot noodle flavor? That is a good question. Have I skipped a question? No. My favorite pot noodle flavor is gonna have to be chicken and mushroom. Like, if it's any other answer, like, I think chicken and mushroom is just, to be honest, I've only ever tried like 3 flavors. The Lost the Pot one, like the chicken one, this one, and like a beef one. It wasn't very nice though, so I like the Lost the Pot one. But yeah, that will always be my favorite. What's your favorite, guys, if you ever tried it? What's difficult for me in recovery except gaining weight? I think I would say, like, okay, this is gonna sound weird and stupid. I don't know if this happens to you guys, but like, I'll get onto a snack and I'll be like, oh, I really like that. You can probably tell this by what I eat in a day if you like look at them like in order. But I'll get like fixated. Is that a word? I think so. I'll get fixated on like one snack and I'll be like, oh, I like this snack. And let's say it's like lower calorie or something. I don't know why I did quotation marks for that, sorry. But let's say it is, like, then I'll get fixated on it, and then I'll get scared to have something a bit higher, like, after that, once I've, like, gone off it, because I go off things quite easily. So I think that's, like, a thing that's been quite hard for me, like, slowly doing that, and I can't really control it. So yeah, that's something that I struggle with, and I don't really know why. I don't know if it's normal or if it happens to you guys, but yeah, that would be my answer to that question. Least favorite drink? I'd say coffee. Like, loads of my friends like have coffee for breakfast and stuff. I just don't like it. Like, I really can't explain it. I just don't like coffee. I'm like more of a tea person, but I don't really drink tea either. I'm more of like a Coke, Pepsi person. I like fizzy drinks quite a lot. I don't know. I don't film them always like my what I eat in a day, but I drink a lot of like fizzy drinks. It's not very good. Least favorite movie. I'm gonna have to say The Woman in Black. I know that's a bit random, but basically we studied it in school and then we had to like watch the movie after. I think it's the worst book I've ever read, but that's because I don't like reading, and it was like really descriptive and you really had to focus. I'm one of those people where when I'm reading, it's like it doesn't go in. I'm just reading, if you know what I mean. Like, I'm reading, but I'm not reading. Like, it's not going in at all. So I struggled to read that. It has to be like interesting for me to actually be able to get the knowledge in, you know. Least favourite app. I thought this was a good question. I've never heard this question before. I don't know, you know, like, what's an app I just don't like? I don't know. I can't think of an answer for that. Comment your least favourite app, because, yeah, I can't think of an answer for that for some reason. Some fear foods I've conquered. Right, I probably should have listed this, but at the start I did have a lists, like the columns thing. I think I've mentioned in another video, where it's like the worst fear foods, the medium ones, and then like the really bad ones. And I've kind of lost that list, but I would say I've conquered ice cream. You guys could probably see I eat it every day, and I mentioned in my vlog today that I just got loads of new ice cream and I'm really excited about it. Homemade pizza was like a really big one. What else? Just sweets, chocolate, stuff like that. There's a lot of foods. Like, if you look at my old what I eat in a days, it was a lot more basic back then than it is now. So you can kind of see the difference. Like, now I might have a different type of chocolate bar each day, or sweets. Like, I eat a lot of sweets now. You guys can probably tell, like the mountain worms. Oh, they're so good. Any pets? I do have a dog. I posted a picture of him on the community tab thing. I love the community tab. I can just post on it. It's great. I'm like, oh my gosh, I've always wanted to unlock that. I just didn't know you had to unlock it until I unlocked it. I was like, but any pets? I have a dog called Nutty. Nuts, we normally call him. If you scroll down on my community tab, you can probably find him. And if I'm editing this, I don't think I will be. I'm debating it in my head right now, honestly. I'll put up a picture of him if I've edited this. But if I haven't, then I have not edited this, sorry. But yeah, he's quite a small dog. Yeah. When did I get my eating disorder? Right, so I filmed a video on my whole, I guess, anorexia story, the whole shebang. But I would say I got it. This is kind of a hard question, because it kind of started in lockdown, but it wasn't a full-blown eating disorder then. It was the ball rolling, you know. So I would say 2020, but I wasn't diagnosed, and it wasn't really a full-blown eating disorder then until, I guess, the relapse kind of thing, but I never really recovered from that. So I guess 2020. I would say 2020 in the lockdown. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. Favorite app? Right, this is a good question. I'm gonna have to say TikTok. I actually spend so much time on TikTok, it's bad. I just find it really entertaining. I like how the For You page really goes to what you're interested in, so you like every video. Is my family supportive? Right, so I don't know why I'm acting like this is bad. Sorry, I keep looking in that direction, I don't know why. But yes, my family has been the reason why I'm here now. I wouldn't have recovered without them at all. I'm so lucky that they've been so supportive. They've supported me going out of school. They've supported my meal plan. They've reminded me at meal times, and still do. They still make my meals and stuff like that. They still take me to my weekly appointments. They're still there for me. They've done everything they can. They've taken time off work. I've been really lucky. They're really supportive. Yeah, I just thought that's a thank you to them. Thank you guys. They do watch my video, so kisses. Friends and family. Wait, I've written this in keywords, so I can't really understand what I'm talking about. Sorry guys. Friends and family know about my eating. Okay. Do my friends and family know about my eating disorders? My family do, but not all my family. My grandparents know both sides. My uncle in Spain knows, because I'm really close to him, but no one else in the family really knows, and some family friends know, but they're the people that kind of know, because I don't really want to go around the family, you know. And my friends, I think 2 of my friends know, because I eat my snack in a special classroom at break time to make sure I'm eating my snack. So they go with me, so they know. So yeah, they're I don't really like many people knowing. Obviously I've got a full YouTube channel telling everyone about it, but you know, they don't know that. My year doesn't know that. If they ever find it, then I'll be well, yeah, it's true, I guess, but I don't really want to talk about it, you know. I'm really I've got my contacts in too, and I'm struggling to read. I think I'm just can't read very well. Favorite thing about myself? I thought this question was really sweet. Thank you for this question. I forgot who submitted it. I'm really sorry, but thank you for this question. I actually struggle with saying this. I think a lot of people do. And I was thinking, do I say something physical or personality wise? And I think I struggle with both. So I'm just gonna say eyes because I feel like that's the easiest thing. And yeah, eyes. What's your guys' favorite thing about yourself? You know, I feel like that's quite a hard question to answer for people like struggling with confidence and stuff like that. Favorite movie? Right, I have so many, but I really like the movie. It's a bit of a silly movie. American Pie. I don't know if anyone's ever watched this, but I watched it with my parents and it was fab. Like, I loved it. Also quite like the movie Ghost, and I watched this. I like murder mystery movies, I've realised, because we watched one the other day and I was like, damn, this is good. So I would say American Pie. It's a good movie. If you've watched it, you know why I'm pulling this face. Favorite food? Oh, I've got so many. I think it's ice cream at the moment, or like, what's a food? I'm always like, mawams. I quite like. I think stir fry if it's like a meal. They're like my favorite foods at the moment. But literally, you ask me next week and it can be completely different. Like honestly, it changes in 2 minutes. Any recovery tips? Right, I have a video. Either I've posted this or have I posted a video on recovery tips? I think I have, but I'm filming another one like on why you should recover. I think I'm doing it today. But recovery tips, I would say, I know I always say this, but one, like throwing away scales or anything that's like triggering to you, like if mirrors and body checking is triggering to you, like try to cover them. And I know that's hard because you're like, no, that's how I like cope. Yeah, cope. But I think at the start especially, it will really help you because triggering yourself at the start isn't gonna help you at all. Like, and trying to have someone that can support you, if you can find anyone, if it's a friend, a family member that can like stay with you, I think, and remind you, oh, it's snack time, oh, it's meal time, you know, if you're able to get that, because I think it's quite hard at the beginning to like get you to do that, like, you know. Let me think of one more. Gosh, I'm doing this on spot. I should have written this down. Oh no. Sorry, where's my mind gone blank? Just to keep reminding yourself that this is good for you. I think that's something that's like, I've had someone ask me before, what are I can't talk, can I? Affirmations do you repeat in your head when you're like struggling? And I just keep repeating in my head, like, this is good for you, this is going to help you, this isn't going to do anything bad to you. And I think I just have to keep repeating that in my head, and then that kind of helps. So if you find an affirmation that works for you, like I've had my counsellor tell me many, just find one that works for you. And yeah, sorry, I really am just how did I tell my family and friends? Right, I mentioned this in the like story thing, but I'm gonna say it again because I think I can say it in a fast version. So in 2020, when it happened, in that summer, my mum went in to put cream on me to go to the beach, and she noticed like I've lost lots of weight and I didn't look like my normal self. And then I was like, oh damn, they're onto me. Like, well, I didn't really know, but I kind of was like, damn, they're onto me. So then my friend came around for a sleepover another day, and I was like, oh, I think this is going on. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. What do you want to do about it? Like, not in that way, what do you want to do about it? But like in the way where it's like, oh, like, what should we do? And I'm thankful that she was there for me. Like, I think that was really nice of her. And we ended up writing my parents a note. She helped me to write it, and then I left it on their bed. And then, yeah, we spoke about it, and then I like recovered in like 2 months, and I convinced myself I did. I think I partially did, but not in the right way. So then it happened again, and that time my parents confronted me, and I kind of got forced into admitting it. That sounds really mean, but it was good for me. Like, that sounds bad, but they knew. We both knew. And I wasn't about to admit it until, yeah. So, oh yeah, if you're struggling to tell your parents or family or whoever you want, parents or family, yeah, or friends, I do recommend like sending a text or a note, because I think it can be quite scary just saying it, like being like, oh, this is wrong with me, I think I've got this. So I recommend like, yeah, writing a note, sending a text if you don't like confrontation like me. Favorite drink, right? I think I've got a couple. I would say Pepsi Max. I swear that was a chair, not me. I'm not farting, but I would admit to it. Pepsi Max. Oh, it's so good. I like cherry one too. I like lemonade at the moment, like 7 Up. I'd say that my top three. I like how I can't just answer with one. If I had to say one, it would be Pepsi Max. Do I have a boyfriend or girlfriend? I do not. I am single, but I don't really want a boyfriend because I'm too lazy for that, and yeah. Right, this is the last question, and I thought it was a really good question. I don't know why I left it till last. Distraction when nervous to eat. I like to put on TV, like a show I like Glee or something like that. Sometimes I have to take a break on the sofa, like from the kitchen to the sofa. There's loads of different things that can like help you when like you're nervous to eat. I think it's just about like finding your own. Like my counselor suggested to me doing like breathing exercises before dinners and meals that I'm nervous for, and I think that can work for some people. I'm quite bad at doing that just because I like when I'm panicking, that's not the first thing that comes to me. But remember that if that works for you. And there's like maybe you can do some puzzles if that relaxes you. Colouring, go on TikTok. Like literally, if that relaxes you, go on TikTok. Play Roblox. You know, I'm saying things I like doing. I'm really exposing myself here. But yeah, there's some things that I think that can distract you, maybe make you forget for a bit until the mealtime, or if you're eating and then you can go do it and then reheat it or something. Sorry, I've really rambled on. This is like 16 minutes, damn. But thank you guys for watching this video. I really appreciate all the questions you gave me. Like genuinely, I was like, oh my gosh, people are actually giving me questions, yay. Thank you guys. I'll see you next video, and bye. Have a good week.